All right, guys, it is Saturday morning. Got the bumper all bolted up and wired, and I got to take it back off again. That's another story, right? Right. 4th of July weekend, I thought I had finished up the bumper, so I got into the wiring. God damn, freaking noisy street. I had enough of that, but I wired up the Auxbeam switch panel. It's the Auxbeam RA80. Got all that working. Now I just need to clean the wires up and tuck everything away and basically clean up the truck. I think I still need to tie in the reverse lights to the panel, but the wires are there. I just haven't got around to it during the week, but I spent all 4th of July weekend doing that. So that's what this video is about. And later today I'll be taking that back bumper off and doing just a little more modification, because I found out, hey, something ain't gonna work. So I'm running power by auxiliary power to the back of the truck so I can tap in for other accessories later. So I'm running a 4 gauge. Got a fuse holder here. It's gonna clip right onto the side. And then I gotta run one more cable to the battery. This goes in fairly easy. There's a grommet, like a rubber plug, right there on the firewall behind it's right there next to the brake master cylinder. So now I got to get it all the way to the back seat underneath, where I'm going to put up one of those little distribution blocks so I can tap different wires into it. My CB radio, my auxiliary lights, and maybe an amplifier later. So that's the reason why a 4 gauge wire. Got plenty of wire, right? So getting the cable through the firewall was easy, but now I gotta route it. I want to route it to the back seat back there. So I want to get it to the center console and then run it back. So I think what I'm going to do is, I got the cable in, I'm going to run it underneath the carpet over to here, and then behind this, maybe just tuck it underneath. Back, I need to get to the back seat so I get back to the floor there. All right, going on 3 o'clock. So I got the wire run under the console here, and then I gotta tuck it under the carpet, so I got to notch just a little hole to get it under. It goes to right there. This thing's already got cut out, so there's no drilling there, but I gotta drill that thing out. That sits in that hole. Yeah, not bad, eh? Well, guys, it's a slow process. Got the wires in. Need a positive and a negative. Those will go on there, but I don't have any screws. Here's my switch to the control box, which is this right here. This will go in there too. Something like that. Oh, comes with a circuit breaker. Gotta put that in there somewhere, but I was just thinking, I haven't had breakfast. I had a couple oatmeal raisin cookies and a coffee this morning. That's about it. And anyway, I gotta go get some screws and pick up a 12er and maybe grab a burger or something. Just something quick and easy. Still hot out here. Well, guys, I had to get dressed and go to the store. I'm back. I forgot I got one more wire to run, so I got some screws. I gotta run the wires for the my 2-way radio. That's gonna take power, so take this thing back off for the 3rd time. Then I can mount everything up. And then I still gotta run wires for the lights. So I think I'm just gonna run them over the top because they're back here behind the seat. But right now I gotta put work clothes on and go to work. They called me about a leak right now. They said, can you swing by and check out a leak at 5220? I'm like, Well, I might as well, right? Money don't grow on trees. I've got to, yeah. I get paid 4 hours for going in, so no matter what, hopefully it should be a quick one. And, oh well. Be back in a while, Jack. All right, guys, gonna be another 90-degree day. It's already noon. Went to the gym this morning. I'm back home. So hopefully I can finish this up. So I got most of my wires in there. I need to mount everything, secure everything, and I just thought about it. I need to run the wires still for this radio, for my two-way radio. So these were actually originally run to the battery. I go, you know what? I'm just gonna run them back there, and everything will be tied into the back, under the back seat. All electrical, right? Right? That's the plan. So now I gotta run 2 more wires through here. I gotta take this thing out one for the 4th time, drill another hole, run my wires out through the carpet, and then we'll tuck it under the console here up to the radio. All right, so there's my power. I went out to buy these screws to screw it to the plastic here, but it's too tight. I'm hitting steel. It's like, oh. So it works really good as that 3M tape. We'll try that. If not, I can get some smaller screws later, but for right now, let's get this rolling, right? So this is just 10 gauge to my CB radio. What I need to mount is this box now, and this relay in here somewhere. It's getting tight. All right, guys, about 7:15 here in Southern California. It was a warm one. Got home from work and I needed a break. I went inside and just kicked it for a couple hours, waiting for it to cool down a little. Come outside and let's see if I can get something done here. I'm hooking up that Auxbeam switch panel. I'm gonna put it behind the seat over there, under the seat. And it's gonna control, for starters, it's gonna control these 2 lights. And my backup lights. I got some auxiliary backup lights with this new bumper. Still gotta run the wires for those. Yeah. But yeah, it's what's taking a lot of time is just routing the wires through here. Figure out how I'm gonna do all this without taking the whole truck apart. So one thing this thing needs is a keyed they recommend it be keyed to the ignition switch. So when you turn the car on, it powers up, right? This way you don't drain your battery. So that's what it says in the instructions. I go, okay, well, okay. So after I run all these wires, I still got to run a control wire to turn this thing on right here, this last plug right there. Like, oh man, where am I going to hook it up to? Well, I got 12 volts in the console there, so I had to get it over there. So I got it run underneath the carpet to here, and there's a way to get up underneath there into the console. So yeah, so here's my actual switch panel. This has to go under the console. Looks like I'm gonna have to drill a hole into the top here. This just pops up. See that? Snaps out very carefully, so you don't want to break anything. And then in here, I need that 12-volt power supply that's switched to the ignition. That's right here, the cigarette lighter. So I go, that'll work. Once you lift this up, you can see the wires in there. You can see underneath. Okay, so there's a bottom to this console here. Shit, do I need lights? Let's see. What the light goes. So there's a bottom to this storage box here, and there's a little trap door in the bottom. See that? I'm like, aha! So So now I can run the wire underneath. That's my red wire and the black wire there for something else, but oh, the black wire is the switch wire to the controller. It's right there's the end right there. So I got right. Oh man, that little cover's cool. All right, so I don't have to drill a hole in there, but I gotta drill a hole in the top here to get it through. And then when I make my connections, put everything back together, put the little trap door back in there, and nobody's gonna know, right? Yeah. What a pain in the butt. See, all this takes a lot of just trial and error, and let's see. Oh shit, I didn't know that was in there. I wasn't too sure how to take this off. I know stuff pops together, but it's connected to the shifter here, and I don't know, I don't see any screws or nothing on the shifter to take it off. Sometimes these things unscrew, sometimes they're just like pressed in, and yeah, I think on my old Ford, I pulled it off. I had to pull it off. I tried pulling it and fucking popped off, hit me in the face. I just hit myself in the face. That's what I'm doing here. It's still hot out here. It's like, oh my goodness. It was hot all weekend for the 4th of July. I was out here Saturday and Sunday. I think even Friday, but I think it was a little overcast on Friday, but I got a little sunburn out here working on this thing. Figure I'm no hurry, let's just take my time, enjoy the sunshine, have a few cold ones, but it takes a lot of time, let me tell you. I'm trying to plan this out and see just how am I gonna do this, right? Yeah, that right? Ain't that right? That's right. All right, guys, still warm out here, but I think it's 7:30, 8:30. I lost track here because I got busy, but it's like, heck, what am I doing? Might as well take that shirt off at least, right? It's warm inside the truck, even though I got the doors open. Okay, yeah. A few more things to do, then I can hook up the battery. Just tedious work, that's all. Tedious work. Might as well enjoy the weather, right? Alright guys, it's 8 o'clock and I got the key on and it comes on like it should. Alright, turn this off. It's awfully bright, but that is a default color, and I think it can also adjust the brightness on it so I can dim it. That's awfully bright. Alright out there, hey, it's Thursday. It was another hot one. I think we got close to 100 degrees today. Good to get off of work and get out of them work clothes, you know. But I'd like to get things wrapped up here, so let's get into this, right? So first thing is I got 2 light bars, and I got one of these light controllers. This is an Auxbeam. This is a RA80 switch panel, okay? Pretty cool. See, it says toggle, momentary, and pulsed. And all kinds of colors and all kinds of fancy stuff. Not bad for the price. No need to add relays or nothing because it's all in the switch panel right there. There's your fuses. Connect your wires, yeah, and you're ready to go, right? Plug and play. Yeah. The hard part is running the wires. Yeah, spent some time running the wires. How do I get the wires from here to there? It's a learn as you go thing. So I got everything hooked up. I need to reset the breaker, turn the key on, and I need to program the switches now because the switches are programmable. See, toggle, momentary, and so is the colors of the switch panel. So I'm gonna try to do that right now that it's cooled off a little bit. Yeah, so today we're looking at this from the driver's side, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Want to see my monkey? There he is. So this is where I put the switch panel. Looks like I put it a little crooked. But it's got 8 circuits on there. That's cool. Plenty of circuits. It's only powered on when the key is on. So that took some time to figure out and do. Now I gotta program the switches themselves. Yeah. Comes with those stickers too, those decals, so you can put whatever you want on there. So for right now, let's see if I can get 2 lights to work at least. All right, guys. So the 6 function light bar only has 3 wires on it, and those are these 3 right here. Typical red, black, right? Red, black, red, black, red, black, and a yellow. What does the yellow go to? I assume the red, it goes to another power, so I would have to hook it up to circuit 3 or switch number 3. And that's just my theory. We'll see if it works or not. Hopefully I don't burn nothing up. And I come to that theory because we've got an on-off switch. This came with the light bar, right? On, off. This is a toggle switch. On, toggles on, off. The mode switch, I assume that would be a momentary, like, boom, 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 right? So, we're going to hook it up and see what happens. So far, nothing's smoking. Yeah. All right, let's get this on, because once I'll feel a little more confident after that, and then this weekend I can put all this crap away. Oh, here's the labels. Here's the labels they give you. And here's the labels they give you for your lights. Yeah. Halo. Okay. Look at, there's a horn button right there. There's a honk if you're horny, hazards, all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, all right, guys, so I'm figuring this out. Okay, there's a way to program this stuff. Okay, I'm using button number 1. My hands in the way here. Button number 1, number 2 for the LED light bars. I got 2 LED light bars. One is just a light bar. The other one has a 6 function to it. Oh, stupid dog's got to start barking now. Okay, so right now it's off, key off. Let's turn the key on, and the panel comes alive, right? See a little blue light there? That means it's on. So if you were to hook this direct to your battery without a switch, it would be on all the time, which is okay, but it's drawing power off the battery. It could leave you stranded if it drains the battery. So that's why they recommend you hook it up to a switched power supply, and then or add a switch where you can manually turn it off and on, like when you're parked and you want to use the lights. What are you going to do? Turn on the key? Well, if you had a switch, remember to turn it off though, right? So, okay, that works for me. So, this thing's kind of bright, but I just was thinking about it. I don't have the, I don't have the stickers on there, so maybe it's going to be darker once I put the stickers on there. There's no way to adjust it that I can find. It does have a light sensor right there that will dim the brightness, but right now it's not working for me. Anyways, this is all new. So this is the light bar. Oh, wait a minute. Got it. There's the light bar. This is yeah, this is the way this turns on. You can turn this off, turn it on. There you go. The red light means that's a toggle switch, and it's on. It's off. All right. This is the second light bar. It's on. It's off. Now, the second light bar has 6 functions. Now, if I understand it right, I need to hook it up to the third switch. and program this into a pulse or a momentary. That's what I'm kind of like. Momentary means like a horn button, honk honk. And what's a pulse? All right, guys, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I think it's gonna work. I was able to switch between the modes on the lower light. So I got the amber and that's the driving light on top. Yeah. With the amber light underneath, and it goes from amber to white to strobe. The white is basically a floodlight. It'll do a combination of both. Yeah. It'll strobe, it'll flash, it'll do a combination of white and amber. So yeah, it's gonna work. That does it, you know. That third wire, put it to switch number 3, set it to momentary, and the momentary will go through the 6 functions. Yeah. All right. Get it? Oh my goodness. Can't wait to hit the trail.